I hope everybody's having a good night. Hope y'all had a blessed day. Got another edition. We want to discuss some more wrestling topics, more the wrestling discussions. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if anybody don't like this video. That's what we're gonna talk about for how long we feel until somebody wants to talk about something else. So, boy, B Cross. I got my guy William Stanford. You know what I'm saying?
What
Big
up? What
W.
up?
Then I got the biggest guy, like Ryback, like Big Bashard Bursey over here
That's
in the
me.
house.
That's
So,
me.
how y'all feeling tonight, guys? What's going on with y'all?
Oh man, I've been chilling, man. You know,
I feel.
getting
I
ready
mean,
for the getting
right now,
ready
I
for the
feel
DS
okay.
for tomorrow.
You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one.
Right now,
So,
I feel okay. Actually,
I got a quick question for you guys. Hopefully, we have the other people join the live, but I saw this interesting picture with a question on here. So, if you was to create a faction with one wrestler from each era, let me name the eras for the people that don't know. We got the golden era that includes, um, maybe Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Brett, Shawn. I don't know if we want to include them in that. Maybe probably like Ultimate Warrior and stuff like that. Maybe we'll include them. But any guys from like the 80s, like to the 90s. We got the Attitude Era, one of the best eras of all time. That's hard to be duplicated. We got the Ruthless Aggression Era, which was my favorite because I mean Kane's music was just what it was. So, and the current era. So if you can create a faction with one wrestler from each era, who would it be? So let me
Uh,
break it down. Let me break it down one more time so Bashar can understand it, so he'll know where he's gonna go with this answer. So you got the golden era from the 80s. That includes Hulk Hogan, Macho, um, Roddy Piper, Ultimate Warrior, and all them wrestlers. Maybe some other wrestlers that we may have not really heard of. And then you got the Attitude Era. Brett, Diesel, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. Then you got the Attitude Era. And you got the Ruthless Aggression Era from like 2002. John Cena, Batista, Christian, or whoever, Jericho. I guess you can still put Jericho in the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era because he was in both of them. And the current era, the current system that we have out of all WWF and WWE. So if you can choose, make a faction of that, who would those four wrestlers be?
all right.
I'm going with the Ultimate Warrior.
Okay.
Let's see. Attitude.
I, I already know that last answer. Who I already know who
The,
that's gonna be. So that ain't
the Ultimate Warrior. Attitude
okay.
Era. I got to stick with my boy Austin.
Okay.
Um, mm, I'll go with Kurt Angle.
Dang, that's a good
Then
choice.
I'm going with Roman.
See, that's what I'm saying. The last answer ain't no surprise with that one. I wasn't even surprised with that one. Okay. Damn. Okay. So you said Ultimate Warrior,
Yeah. Austin,
Austin,
Kurt Angle,
Kurt Angle, and
and Roman.
Roman. That's a nice one. That's pretty nice. Okay. 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 Bashar, you want to go or you want me to go? If you still thinking.
Uh, okay. I'll go.
Okay. So give me a wrestler from the 80s, the golden era of WWF. Who you got?
Ricky Steamboat.
You said Ricky Sting. Oh, dang. Okay.
Good one. Good one.
Okay. Okay. Okay, give me somebody
everybody
from.
won the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental title from Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3. And you
Dang, okay.
and so was you.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, Ricky Steamboat. Okay, give me somebody from the Attitude Era.
Out of prison for
All
20
right.
months. But he also had an alibi.
There was no evidence of phone records.
I think how you starting up, Bashar. I think you and Will's gonna blow mines out the water. So I don't even know.
The Undertaker.
You said who?
The Undertaker.
For running out of answers.
Okay, okay. So what? Okay, give me one from the Ruthless Aggression Era. Now, when I say that one, you already got, John Cena, Batista. You got Guerrero. You got Rey Mysterio, Orton, other mid carders and top tier wrestlers. So, who you got at that team right there?
Booker T.
Okay. So, what about the current era right now?
Finn Balor.
Damn, okay, so he got Steamboat, you got the Undertaker, you got Booker T and Finn Balor. Okay. All right, okay. I think I can break y'all out the water. I think I can get up above the water.
That's all I've got. That's all I've got, everyone.
Let me see. So, the golden era, I would use Roddy Piper from the 80s. The Attitude Era, I would use The Rock. The Ruthless Aggression Era, I would use Batista. The current era, I would say Cody Rhodes. I would say Cody Rhodes. Will, did you hear my answers?
No, I could see y'all, but y'all can't see me.
Oh, shoot. Let's see. Dang, what the world?
Yeah, because it just went out on my end, completely out.
Okay. You want me to reboot it so that way you can get on?
I could try to see can I reboot from my side, from my phone,
Okay.
because it ain't doing that.
All right. We'll still be here.
Okay.
All right.
That's all I can name from the golden age of wrestling to the WWF Attitude Era and to the WWE Ruthless Aggression, and as well as the current era.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But the thing is, more kids got involved in watching wrestling. But that's why there was no more chair shots in the head, and no more partial nudity or things like that.
You said for when? You said for what? You said the golden era?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard to say with the golden era, Bashar, because none of that stuff was even happening back then. I mean, they had chair shots and stuff, but it wasn't really a thing until like the late 90s with chair shots. So I don't think it would have been a thing to be talked about. I think back then with the golden era, because I think they even struggled with themselves holding the chair. So it's kind of hard to say how it would look if they used chairs back then in the golden era. But I mean, I think it was probably still be the same.
Yeah, B.
Huh?
I'm here, but the camera, I can see y'all, but y'all can't see me. Something going on with the camera.
Okay. So I gave. Let me give you my list of who I said. So
Good. Yes.
the golden era, William, is Rowdy Piper.
Okay.
Um, the Attitude Era, The Rock. The Ruthless Aggression Era, Batista. And my current era is Cody Rhodes.
Okay, I came in on the end. You said Coach Rhodes. I didn't know who the rest of them was.
Batista, Rock, and Rowdy Piper.
Okay, you got a good list.
Yeah. So I think Bashar took my Undertaker list. So I didn't want to use the Undertaker for
Okay.
the Ruthless Aggression era. So, but but it's still the Undertaker. But
My bad.
but I
My bad, Brandon.
no, you good, Bashar. So like, tell me like from y'all's point of view, like what do you enjoy about um watching wrestling? Like just not, it don't even have to be just, you can say what you love about what you like watching about WWE, but it's just like, what do y'all enjoy about watching it on TV that makes you get so pumped up and hyped to watch it all the time? Like what goes through y'all mind when y'all watch
It was a. It's been a dream of mine. It used to be a dream to become a wrestler until I met Road Dogg in person, and he was like, "This ain't the lifestyle you want. You be gone so long from your family, and you get addicted to painkillers and alcohol and all that stuff." I'm like, "No, I can't be doing all that." And every time I how
it?
Vince had them working, it's like it's worse than any job I've had around here so far. So I can't be doing all that.
Mm-hmm. So do you feel like, with, because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, like, I mean, how they schedule was, they schedule looked like it's like they was almost on the road with like 300 some days a year.
Yep.
If so, like, do you feel like if you was up at that top tier of like as like Stone Cold, Ash, or Rock, that it would be harder to see your family, or do you think it would be easier to see your family if you're the top star?
I feel like it's harder because they're looking for you to keep the image going, or
Mm-hmm.
or they looking for you to be the spokesperson. You gotta go to all these different events, speak on WWE behalf. Bring the crowd to them, and
Okay.
they look for you to go in and like they did with John Cena. They had John Cena sponsors a whole lot of stuff.
Man, they had him in a lot of stuff. Okay, so
Yeah,
before we get back to you, William. So Kwame, if you was
yeah.
able to create a faction with one wrestler from the Golden Era, the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, and current era, who would it be?
Hogan, The Rock, Cena, Seth Rollins.
Okay, so mine was Rowdy Piper, The Rock, Batista, and Cody Rhodes.
Mm. Make it
Now,
nightmare.
Bashard's were Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, The Undertaker.
Mm.
You said John Cena, right? Bashard.
Say again.
You said John Cena for the Ruthless Aggression era, right?
No, actually, I
Who
said
was it? Who
actually.
was it? 'Cause I got two of them right. So the last one was Finn Balor. So you got
Yeah,
three of those. So who's the one for the Ruthless Aggression era again? Oh, Booker T. Booker T. He said Booker
I
T.
said Booker T.
Yeah. So William, his was Ultimate Warrior, um, Stone Cold, John Cena, and
No, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, and Roman Reigns.
Mm.
That would be his.
Well, who would
Uh,
y'all
uh,
managers be though?
I already know mine. I already know
Who?
mine. Paul Heyman. That's already that's non-negotiable.
I
It's
got
already.
Bobby Heenan.
God dang it. Okay.
Now to the South, Jimmy Hart.
God dog. Okay.
Hey, hold up. What's Jimmy Hart though?
Oh,
The
Which
the
version of Jimmy Hart
like
though? The
the one
Hogan?
with the Hart Foundation or the one with Hogan before he turned on Hogan. You know, he was with
I
different
got
people.
I,
So
I got to do the one with Hogan before you turned on him.
All right.
okay. So Bashar, who would be your manager? Who would be your manager for your team?
I would say Jimmy Hart, the mouth to the South.
Okay, so we got two Jimmy Harts. All right. So back to what we were saying, before you joined in. So like William was saying that he met Road Dogg and he said he had this dream and aspiration to be a wrestler. And Road Dogg told him like, if you do this, you're gonna be away more from your family, probably 200 or 300 days a year. So do you feel in your opinion that like when we watch it, do you feel like when you're the top star, you're gonna be away from your family more? Would you be a top star and be away from your family more, or would you be a person that's like a jobber or a person that's opened up the show to be with your family more? I'm not sure if they still do that like that, but like, would you be the top star, or like how you feel about that? Like being the top star and being away from your family. Period.
I wouldn't mind it because I'm the top star, I'm the person. I got the belt, but at the same time, I'm missing. But you can still talk to them over the phone and you still get a break every once in a while.
Because I think I feel like what's so good is when they have like tour dates, you're gonna be away from them for months at a time because you're going overseas or you're going over the country to like all the Australia and all that stuff. But I could say like at least you could say like when they come back to the United States, if they're gonna have a show here in Dallas, at least you can get here a little early so you can spend some time with your family, I guess,
Oh yeah.
in a way. But like I guess like do you feel like you have to like do you feel like the pressure is being brought to you on a daily basis, being the top star, knowing that you have to make these appearances to these TV shows, make a special guest appearance on a TV show or a movie? Do you feel like that kind of burns you out quickly mentally?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's why a lot of people take that personal reasons. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess in the sense of understanding what a wrestler is or what their job responsibilities are, do you ever think like they just want to just get away from everything and just be back to how they was before the overnight success happened, or you think they just okay with living this lifestyle and whatever it is that pays the bills they okay with?
I think it's the difference between if you single or married. If you
True.
single, cool. If you married, it's gonna get a little tough. I mean, you seen Kurt Angle biography last week. I mean, the other week, and he was like, being married, it was tough for him because he was always on the road and he was the top guy, whatever, and he was taking all these pills, and nobody really understood who he was. So it was kind of hard for him. Being single, somebody probably like, I don't know who's single in WWE because everybody like they got somebody.
Mm-hmm. But I
I
mean, from
mean,
what
I
from what
think
I
it's
saw,
easier today. I think it's easier to be with somebody that's a wrestler because they understand the grind.
because it's hell of a lot of couples. I just saw some just now earlier today with what's old dude for NXT.
Brian Breaker,
Yeah, they confirmed that he was dating somebody
I want
in
that
yeah,
with
he
you.
NXT.
dated Cora Jade.
Yeah, her.
Whew,
So I
man,
think from what I can tell, like it's starting to be easier because that way the schedule is lighter. You don't have to really they in one spot, so it's like they don't have to go nowhere. Opposed to what WWE got. I mean, they have so much, you know, you going to this city here, you going here the next night, you going here the next night. So it's like you pretty much just going on the whole tour within a whole week or within a whole month.
What color?
So
Don't know.
but but I think I saw something with Kevin Nash on Stone Cold podcast, and he said when he and Undertaker was fighting before they fought, he got served divorce papers.
Yeah,
I think that was
a
his
lot of
first
them
wife.
leave
I
their
think.
family behind it.
Yeah,
You
I
make the
think the
money, but you make the
I
money,
think the
but you lose your wife and kids behind it.
I think the person that suffered the most, I think, was Stone Cold. So I think he said he was selfish about, you know, he said like he went to see his firstborn be born, that he had to leave that same night to go out on the show. I'm like, what? Like, who does that? Like, who does that?
I
A
think
lot
it's
of
easy if you're not
them do it, they just don't admit
if you're
to it.
not a champion. I think it's more
That's
easy if you're not a champion. I think it's more easy when you're trying to come up, and then you can do that break. If you're a champion, it's like you gotta go, like you gotta do it 24/7. Like that's you the champ. People expect you to be there. Like I was saying earlier about Roman, like I gotta think, man. Roman came in 2012,
mm.
2014. The Shield broke up, and he was
Let's
trying
get
to
that
do.
discussion going. Let's
He,
talk
see,
about that.
see, 2014, he was doing his thing, coming out. He like I like how JBL put it back in 2016 or 2015. He is not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just trying to be the guy, and that's what he always had been. Like Roman didn't care if he had fans or he didn't have fans. He was still gonna be Roman Reigns, and he been working his butt off since 2012. And I do let him get his break because he do need a break. Like this dude has
Yeah,
won 2 titles and he needs a break.
yeah,
Seriously,
but I
he was the reason why the pandemic era really went far because everybody started tuning in when Roman came out. I was like, cause I was like Michael Cole, is that Roman Reigns? I was like, yeah, I was happy because I had missed Roman. I was like, I need the top guy back. The ratings were kind of shifting up and down, and when Roman came back, it was up. So it's like when Roman leaves, somebody got to step up. Luckily Drew was still there, so
I
I got to
Bashar,
give
like
Roman his break.
Bashar, what do you think about it? What Kwame said with Roman?
Well, I say Roman Reigns needs to be a full time needs to be a full time wrestler instead of a part time wrestler.
Okay. So why do you feel he should go back full time?
Because I really feel like that Roman is not always wreck everyone and then leave. It doesn't work like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He has to be on the show with other WWE superstars like everybody else, you know.
Yeah, but he got a lot of kids he got to attend to. So I think he got like two sets of twins. So I think I kind of agree with both what y'all both saying, but I think on one part when he was the guy, I didn't really like it. I didn't really like that character because I felt he came back too fast from battling leukemia. I think he should have took a year off. I think he should have took a year off to get himself back right physically and mentally. Um, I think they was doing him the same once he got pushed the first time. And once they like, oh yeah, he's good from leukemia. All right, we're gonna boo him again. So I think with that character, I think if the pandemic doesn't happen, even though the pandemic discussion can go a lot of ways with the good and the bad, but for his character, that saved it from being a total career suicide, in my opinion. I felt like if the pandemic don't happen, the tribal chief does not have the two titles. Um, I just didn't like him being pushed too fast. I think at the way that it was going, when Batista won the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns should have won the Royal Rumble at that time right there.
What year?
Um, that 2014.
Nah, he wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't time for him yet. He
No,
was
no,
still.
I'm just
He
saying.
was the one that 2050 Royal
He was
Rumble
still.
match,
He was
guys.
still.
No,
He was still
no,
green as according to being a wrestler. He was still green. Like I wouldn't even put that pressure on him being Royal
No,
Rumble
but
right then.
but the thing
Guys,
is, huh? What's up, Bashar?
pardon my interruption, but I think Roman Reigns won the 2015 Royal Rumble match.
No, no, no. Yeah, but I'm saying like this is what I'm saying, Bashar. When Batista came back, right? Instead of Batista winning, I would have had Roman winning just to see, like, okay, if we put this spotlight on him, right? Can we trust him to handle that spotlight? That's what I'm saying, like in the sense of, okay, like okay, say for example, like when the Jericho and Triple H situation happened, when they fought on Raw and they sort of put the title on Jericho just to see how the crowd react, right? That's what I'm saying, like that, for example. Like instead of Batista coming back and winning, put that Royal Rumble title shot on Roman and Royal Rumble title shot on Roman just to see how the fans will react. They was already behind him anyway because they didn't want to see Batista win. But then the next year, if Batista would have stayed, maybe put it on Batista or have Roman win. But I think what should have really happened was Daniel Bryan win the Royal Rumble. Regardless of what the champion was, I think it was Randy Orton. But I think, in my opinion, it should have been Daniel Bryan winning, and possibly maybe the same like it was like the year after with Roman winning. That's the only thing I would change with that. That would be my suggestion. So,
Man, you gotta think about it. You wouldn't even get the yes movement.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think the yes move would have still been going, but I just think it would still go the same way it ended with him getting them injuries. So it's like them injuries have just don't come out of nowhere. Look at the moves he be doing each and every Monday night on SmackDown, or even when he was doing that when he was in Ring of Honor. That stuff can take a toll on you. So it's like I think it was a blessing and a curse. It was a blessing to we still have the yes chance, but at the same time, it's like it's a different shift. So I think it would have been good to have Roman win the Royal Rumble, him or Daniel Bryan, because I didn't really care too much for Batista coming back anyway. The Batista I like was the one when he turned heel. That was my Batista right there before he left. So that was the best Batista I like. But the one that came back now wearing the tightest jeans I ever seen on a person, nah, I ain't digging that. That ain't, that ain't my style. That is not my style. But I think like what other changes or other things that you feel, I guess with any kind of wrestling situation that you think
I, would-
would have went differently.
I
That
think.
you
I
would
think.
change.
I think Umaga should have been world champion. Like for real. Now, if y'all gave Kylie the world heavyweight title. Cool.
I didn't like
Straight.
that title reign was boring.
But if you put the title on Umaga, oh man, say
Do you okay, so since you said that, we all gonna get our questions on these bookings on how would you book it. When would you would have put the title on him?
what year did he come out?
I want to say 2006.
6.
I want to say
He
probably
he'd been with WWE for a long time though.
yeah. So what at what point would you put that title on him?
I would have gave the first time him and John Cena fought for the title.
Okay.
I would have had him be done in a good 20-25 minute match. Let him hold it for like 3 or 4 months, and then take it off of him.
Okay. So Bashar, did you like Umaga when he came out? When he first came out, or no?
Frankly, I did not, because he was a bit too aggressive. He was a bit too aggressive.
How was he too aggressive? You know, when you come into WWE, you got to make a statement, man. You You want to come in? Oh,
Yeah,
you know.
but you just back to crush people's heads.
Use the Rikishi move. Okay. What's your thoughts on that? What Kwame said with the Umaga?
I agree with him, but I would have had him kick the belt at least 6 months
These
before he'd have
six.
lost it. Yeah,
Okay. So if that does happen, do you put the title back on John Cena or do you give somebody else another opportunity?
give somebody else opportunity.
I mean,
Same.
John
John got
Cena,
hurt the next year though.
don't get me wrong. John
Yeah,
Cena
yeah.
was a good champion over the time he had the title, but he reminded me sort of another Flair. Don't know when to let go. Don't know when to pass the torch on to somebody else.
But he still got the torch. He just wait for
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
Stone
saying.
Cold. Stone Cold
That's
gave
what
him
I'm
to him.
saying. He out doing Hollywood. Pass the torch to somebody else. Let them carry it.
kind of like what The Rock did when he passed it to Brock, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I still ain't watched that match. I ain't gonna never watch that match.
Bro, it was the time. It was to me. That match was like a changing of the guard opposed to John Cena and The Rock fighting the second time. I felt like the first time they fought, it should have been the only time they fought.
true.
I think the second time they fought, there was nothing really for for anybody to really build a feud off of. Okay, if we fighting again the second time, okay, we need to make this more personal. We need to talk about each other's families or something. Like to really like get it to really get the juices flowing to really being like a match. I mean the match was okay. Um I think it just don't top the first one. It just doesn't. It's just like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. I don't think of the Montreal Screwjob. I think of the Iron Man match. Me, I think just me personally. That's why I think of it as because it was more. It's more meaningful the first time when somebody fight because you already know. Okay, this what it took for both of them to get here. So you know the match is going to be fire. Um, I think Umaga could have had a good run. I think he should have had a good run. Um, I just think when they turned him to a baby face, that's what killed it. Once they put him in a baby face, I'm like, what y'all putting this for the baby face for? So I mean, but like you said, Bashar, even though you didn't like the aggressiveness, I think when you come into WWE and you got an opportunity to make a name for yourself, you got to be aggressive against some of these people, the top stars. So it's like if you can't be
That's
aggressive
true.
to them, it's like you gonna be out on the island by yourself without trying to say nothing. So I don't
That's true.
know, but I think it's so. Now this is a great question right here. I think out of all the eras, what was your favorite feud, and what was your most favorite feud, and what was your least favorite feud that you didn't really like? Out of all, it could be any era of the feuds or whatever, or if you don't have one from the past ones, it's okay, it's cool. So
I'll go first.
I got to say, my favorite was Austin and Vince McMahon. I love their feud.
okay, so
All
why did you like
because,
that?
all because I feel like I can go to the job and kick the boss ass and get a check and go home. I'm
Okay,
serious. And the worst feud I hated when the authority took over.
you
They
didn't
it
like that?
sucked. No, it sucked. Cause
Oh,
you knew Triple H and Stephanie were gonna come out there and rig it up some kind of way.
okay. What about with them and Daniel Bryan? Did you like that feud too, or did you felt that was all too and all together with all the other feuds?
I liked it that one, but the rest of the stuff they were doing, nah,
Okay,
they could have stayed in the back with that.
okay. Bashard, what's your favorite feud that you like the most, and what's the one that you don't like the most?
I really like the fact
Because
it's like
I'm gonna piggyback on that one. That was a pretty okay feud, but it didn't really get me out of my
the Edge
seat.
curtain feud.
Edge and Kurt. So that's the one that you most like or you don't like?
The fact that again, like the fact when Edge actually Kurt Angle bald.
Okay, so you like that one.
And there's a feud I really liked the most.
Okay, so what about the one you didn't like?
Actually, I got another one. Actually,
No, what? Okay, all right, that's cool.
it's
Kwame, the floor is yours, brother.
Triple H Rock feud.
So you didn't like that? You didn't like the Triple H and Rock feud, or you like that one?
I like the know that I like the Edge Kurt Angle feud, but also like the Triple H the Rock feud as well.
Okay, so you got two of them. Okay, all right. So Kwame, your turn, brother.
The Authority was cool, man. It was a big thing. And then you look at
Come on, man.
it was the second coming of when they was the McMahon Hemsley era. So it was kind of the same thing, but it was different because Vince wasn't doing anything. So yeah, Authority was pretty good because it I don't know, it just made things different. Then they put Seth Rollins under them, so it was even better.
Okay.
Just saying,
So
Authority was good.
I think that's the only thing I can say out of that. At least they got Seth Rollins to really. I think with the fans putting him over by hating him, I think that's what really got him over. So what about the one you didn't like?
So you guys,
Can't really say I don't like one.
What? I know you joke. Come on, man. Come on.
She in the restroom.
It got to be like a feud or something. No.
A feud.
Move, my grandma call you.
It could be just two matches off the feud if they both suck. If it's gonna be like that, I don't know. I think
A feud. I want to say probably. Dang.
Damn, he can't think of one either. I know I'm gonna suck on mine.
I want to say probably the one with. Nah, that was good. That one was good.
I got one for a worst feud. I got one off the top of my head. I can already think of. I already know I'm finna go with this.
Nah, that one was good. That one was good too. Probably Edge and Alberto Del Rio. Yeah,
I would have to agree with that one. That was pretty crappy.
That really didn't have no. That really didn't have nothing towards. It was more better with Christian.
Oh, okay. So the least favorite was the Kane and Triple H feud in 2002 with Katie Vick. That was the worst storyline I had ever seen.
I like that storyline.
What, bro? That was creepy, bro. You ain't finna use no damn mannequin on no casket, bro. That is the worst feud ever. That was horrible.
Yeah, I really agree with you.
That feud didn't make any sense. That feud was crappy. That feud was crappy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. There was no like you making it seem like Katie Vick, like we know who this is, and you bring a heifer and a mannequin in a casket. Like that was so horrible.
That was so horrible. I ain't gonna lie. It was funny.
The best one, the best feud is either be with Stone Cold and The Rock or Stone Cold and Bret Hart. One of those two.
Stone Cold Rock is better because Bret Hart really didn't last that long.
No, but I think if Bret Hart doesn't push Stone Cold to that level, you don't really get the Stone Cold that that you see fighting Vince McMahon. A point to what William was saying. So it's like I think, in my opinion, like that I Quit match at WrestleMania 13, bro.
That was
It
good.
hasn't really that
I watched
hasn't
that.
That's not just mismatch, actually.
that submission match. I Quit. Well, the same thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
That really hasn't been a match like that since.
Whenever you get a chance, and I
I
said a
think.
being too on your TV, I just started your program.
I
Yeah,
think it's
you
just
got to think Stone Cold didn't even tap out. He just passed out.
yeah. Like I think that's what really put him over with that. And then it builds up with. I think if Stone Cold, if Bret Hart doesn't do the things to Vince and putting his hands on him and none of that stuff, you don't really get the Stone Cold and Steve Austin feud. Cause I think it's like, okay, Vince kept it a low profile that he was the owner. He just made it seem like he was just a commentator.
Right. Should have
So
stayed
I
still.
think without Brett really touching him, because you never really, I think like we was talking about this the other day, there was nobody that you could say that really said I put my hands on Vince first. Brett was the first person to really put his hands on Vince by physically pushing him, and then you get into another altercation here with him months down the line. So I think without Bret Hart, you don't really get that Stone Cold and Vince feud. I think, in my opinion, not the way that it was going, because it was just fun to see. Okay, bro, what you think Stone Cold gonna do this week? What you think he gonna do next week? Oh man, you had to be on your seat, on the edge of your seat, just to watch it, because you know something was going to be organic, magical. Where, like William said, I want to come to my job and knock some heads off some people, especially the boss, and drink some beer, or I don't drink beer, but like drink some and get up out of there. So I
Good
think
job.
that just kind of resonates with everybody. But is there any other other superstar that you wish like they could have been, I guess, like in the Attitude Era, that you felt should have been top champion?
Ken Shamrock.
Okay. What about you, Willie?
Mm.
It's hard to say though. I mean, it's
Yeah, I don't have none come top of my head right now. I'm drawing a
Rashard.
blank.
What about you?
A nice blank.
Yeah, I could tell. Like you're reading the book over there.
But that's
Just
because
messing with you. I just messing with you,
that's
Rashard.
right.
I'm just
That's
messing with
because
you.
okay. That's
What,
because see
what's that? What you got there?
the professional chef textbook.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, Kwame, we
Eh,
got a chef that's gonna be going to school over here
That's
in a
what's up.
couple of days. So, you know.
But until then, I must live for the moment right now.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So, Kwame,
So
you yeah, I forgot what I was gonna ask. You plan on going to Raw when it comes here in Halloween?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, man. I'm gonna try to.
Well,
I know I'm going, but after class.
I already know what belt I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get that black and gold Intercontinental throwback belt. That mess is fire. That mess is fire.
I'm trying to
But
figure out what they're gonna take with me. I might take all three.
bro, your belts is heavy, bro. Them belt, man, bro. I
So
can't,
have y'all discussed what happened with CM Punk last night?
nah, I ain't get, bro. That's what I mean to ask y'all. Like, let me ask you, y'all, before we get into that discussion, how do y'all really feel about CM Punk?
I think he should have stayed in retirement.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Because from what I was reading, it said that was unplanned with him calling out Hangman Page. So I'm trying to figure out like which CM Punk do I like the most?
WWE version.
Thank you. But the
What,
one
what
here,
Now which one though in WWE do you like
With
when he
Paul Heyman.
first
With Paul
started?
Heyman.
Oh, okay,
Hell,
okay,
power, of course.
okay. What about you, Bashard?
What's the question, please?
CM Punk. What? How do you feel about CM Punk, and what version of CM Punk do you like?
The 2006 version because he's when it debuted in ECW. Does remember Wiki Speed but WWE.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was some crappy times in 2006 for ECW. That I knew that shit wasn't gonna last. But um, like how? I mean, I can't even come up with a question with CM Punk because it's like I just do you think he's not really happy there, or do you think he's trying to stir up some mess? I think he's just trying to stir up some mess to just get some
I
attention
don't,
going.
I don't know. CM Punk had the world when he's in WWE. Like 2-time Money in the Bank winner, World Heavyweight Champion, probably the best feuds with John Cena, Undertaker, Jeff Hardy. I mean, Intercontinental Champion. I mean, he had the
Mm-hmm.
Paul Heyman thing. I mean, if you look at it, AEW is nothing like WWE because I don't know. I think when he left Ring of Honor, he lost a lot of love. But when he came to WWE, he was just there. I mean, if it weren't for John Cena, to be honest, John Cena really the reason why he got to WWE. John Cena brought him to WWE back in '05 or whatever when he had that match with Triple H because he was on the car detail. Because everybody like, who's that dude? A year later, go CM Punk. Like I like CM Punk, but sometimes CM Punk he can be a little bit, you know, shady sometimes. But
A
at the
little bit
same,
shady. What CM Punk you looking at? 'Cause that ain't the same one. The
look,
same
like
one that tells Triple H, yeah, your movie went straight to DVD just like mine. That was the best
I mean,
line ever.
I like CM Punk, but CM Punk has. I think when you're away from wrestling for 7 years, it takes a toll on you. It's like, I mean, it was a difference between Rock being away for 7 years and him being away for 7 years. Because when The Rock came back, The Rock was already, he was still
Box
a
office.
wrestler. Yeah, he was still already there. Like every match The Rock had when he came back from his 7 year hiatus was good. Promo was good. He didn't throw shade on nobody. He put John Cena over that second year.
I still hate that match. Just want to just point that out. I hate that match with a passion. I just didn't feel connected to it. But I mean, it like if what do you think he needs to do? Like, what do you think he needs to stop doing?
He need to go find himself again.
Thank you.
He
Well,
he
he
made
an
the wrong
atheist, so
mistake by going to, first of all, trying to compete, trying to sue WWE, which I probably would have did myself. Uh, Second, he shouldn't have went to try to fight in UFC because I didn't see none of his
well,
I didn't see none of his matches that he was in.
bro, that boy got the brakes beat off of him in that first match, bro.
Uh, he probably could have did some Hollywood movies. I mean, he has
He did a
moves
movie.
yeah,
He did a movie.
I mean, go Hollywood like actually be in the film that's going into the movie theaters.
Yeah, we're gonna look at it and keep on going with our lives because ain't gonna be having nothing we're gonna remember what he
All the
did.
movies he been in, but have been pretty good. So I ain't gonna lie about that one. They have been pretty good. When he came to AEW, the first thing he did was he went out to Darby Allin, which was pretty cool because I wanted to see that match. Which is he should have put Darby Allin over that when he first got back, and then he could start winning. Like you
I
said,
think they
being world champion makes you feel a little. It makes you vulnerable. it makes you feel some type of way. It's like you got the whole company on your back. It's I don't know. Maybe he just went at it differently. Like he should have took some pointers from when he was world champion in WWE.
Well, he said it was the difference was it's professional wrestling AEW. WWE is just about sports entertainment, which is true because if you notice in the interviews, well, this was like way before the stuff happened with Vince. I want to say maybe probably about a year. So you would notice when a wrestler for WWE, they would say sports entertainment. Even Brock said that in an interview. So it's like we pay our tickets for WWE to see the wrestlers, but in the end of the day, it's still sports entertainment. I think what AEW is trying to do, they're trying to distinct themselves from being a sports entertainment show. They're trying to be like a wrestling show, which I'm okay with. But you got a family reunion of folks. They ain't gonna be on TV by a couple times, and that's it.
Hmm.
You got your mama and them. You got people from church. You got people from the other association. You got about 20 or 30 people that's probably gonna get 10 minutes of TV time, and that's it.
Yeah, you see what happened to Keith Lee and Swerve Scott? They
Bro,
on
they
the
need,
B. They on the B show.
bro. He need to swerve his behind back to the Hit Row Squad on SmackDown. That's what he need to do because he ain't, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they not gonna make it.
Keith
I
Lee need to
like
go back to WWE.
No,
exactly.
they don't need to come back. Let them stay where they at. They made their decision. If anybody wants to come back, I would happily accept Adam Cole coming back.
Yeah, that
Man,
was my boy.
I would accept. And he said if Triple H ever take over, I'm coming. I'll be there.
from what I've been seeing, they said Johnny Gargano is probably gonna be in talks with Triple H. So I'm already
Yeah,
seeing one stable is gonna come back.
the Undisputed Era.
No,
Oh,
the was it the family or something? What would they call themselves?
Yeah,
the way.
Yeah, the way.
yeah.
Yeah. So I see that happening because they already planting seeds with old girl, the one that was his wife. She got a letter from him. But I think what could it possibly happen though, and this could be a swerve. I think they could actually put him in a feud, maybe with a top Raw or SmackDown superstar. But I think it
Johnny
looked like
Gargano.
no. What's that dude? The one that I
Oh,
told you about.
rumors.
Yeah. I think in a way,
He don't even talk.
no. But that's the fun thing. I'm saying like this: if, say for instance, Bobby Lashley have another United States Championship match to defend, right? I think they can plant some seeds to where maybe later down the road with a storytelling that he can cost him that title. That's what I'm saying, like in a sense of okay, if Triple H, if I'm building you, William, and Brashard, if I'm putting you as the United States champion, I'm putting Brashard and William as a tag team champion. I'm gonna build it up in the storytelling which it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So
He
where
might just do that. He might
yeah,
just do that.
because I say like this, with Kevin Owens being the Kevin Owens that we know, now hear me out with this prediction
I
on
love
on
Kev.
this on this WrestleMania match I'm finna give y'all.
Please don't
So
say Brock.
yeah, this one for no, but look,
No,
but hear me out though. So you build up Kevin Owens to be like this dangerous guy that got like a streak of wins, right? That's tearing up the roster on Raw. You get him in a position where it's not even about the title. Maybe you might want to put a title on him before you face Brock, just to get him some momentum into
I
WrestleMania.
I take the
But
European title for him, please,
we know you would. We know you
please
would.
God, please
We
bring
know
the
you would.
European title back.
But I'm saying, like William Brashard, what do y'all think? Like, get make uh make Kevin Owens strong enough to where he fights Brock. Because we already seen Brock and McIntyre at the pandemic WrestleMania. I'm not trying to see another miracle worker of Brock and Roman again. So SummerSlam can't get topped. All I'm saying, with the people that you have, it only makes sense to put him with Brock. He had already fought Seth. He had already fought the members of the Shield. That's my only thing. Because if Cody and Randy is still out of WrestleMania season next year, what only viable option do you have? You can't say Theory. Theory got his behind turned into a helicopter on top of the chamber.
That was funny. Okay, so
I see him facing Kevin Owens.
Who?
I don't know what title to put on Kevin Owens though. Not yet. Not
European title.
Put the hardcore title.
The European title. I'm telling you, Triple H already said the European title is coming back. Don't know when, but when it does, when the brand split happens and they do the draft, that's the first. They need to get rid of the 24/7 title.
No, keep that. I like that title.
That title is terrible.
The 24/7 title.
Man, Mick Foley, he must have had too many. He must have got dropped out of the sale too many times.
Every time they do that, they do a thing with them. They get a D plus. They just need to get a DL out of there because that whole. I mean, it was fun at first, but it's just getting too repetitive. Because hopefully, if they do, they make it more interesting where they can get the crowd involved, so like they used to. Especially like, man, I miss Crash Holly because it was so fun watching him running from places to places, trying to keep his belt. But I think, but I think in a sense, like, tell me what y'all think, William Bashard. If you build up Kevin Owens, right, to where he can be a dangerous person like he was in NXT before he came up, that would make sense to put him on Rock. I would say it would.
Yep, get him back to the Kevin when he was when he first came to WWE and reached to kick Cena ass.
Yeah, like if you build him up with a string of wins and making him like the most dangerous person, that can make up for what happened after he lost to Stone Cold this year. All them string of wins and him fighting Brock can really make up for what was going on, because Vince dropped the ball on Kevin Owens after WrestleMania. He pretty much dropped the ball on him because he dropped
the ball on. He dropped the ball when in 2017.
What?
Vince dropped the ball on KO in 2017.
Oh, you talking when he dropped the belt to Goldberg? Man, that was trash. That was trash.
Then they should have had Bray beating Randy Orton.
So let me hear each of y'all's WrestleMania matchups. I know this is kind of early, but let's hear y'all WrestleMania matchups for next year.
I'll go first.
Who do y'all want to see go in the match?
Well, I was thinking I thought it's women's title unification match.
Okay, so who would you have in the match?
Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Champion, versus Liv Morgan, the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Well, that whole match gonna die.
Yeah, I wouldn't even watch that match. I probably would.
What about Bayley?
Bayley already had her shot.
Come on, man. Come on. Just let me just see Bayley out there, huh, Bianca? Man, that'd be my.
You just want to see Bayley.
You're dang right. I want to see both of them. Nah, go ahead, Rashad. Go ahead.
I want to see Bayley and her Huggins.
She can hug on me all day. So what?
Yes, I would say both women unified the women's totals, as well as Mandy Rose for the NXT women's title. And I would say the women's match will be the biggest WrestleMania match of all time.
So you trying to combine all three belts?
Ooh,
yes.
God, dog, that'd be the longest name ever.
That might be good right there.
Man, I don't know.
I mean, you got three bad chicks. with titles.
Let me just be the referee then. Let me just be the referee for the match.
No, that's me.
No. I spoke words. That's my dibble. I need to dibble and dabble in that match. I need to grab every belt from the ladies as I
So
say, hey,
we already know one match is happening for WrestleMania, which is Rock and Rock and Roman.
I think you
That's
supposed to
all
say
right.
Rock and Bray over there.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Okay. So what other match you got for us, Bashard? What other match you got in mind? Since you already got the women's unification match filled up, what other match you got?
I was thinking about the return of their cruiserweight division as well as the return of the European Championship.
Man.
Return to who?
He said the Cruiserweight Championship back and the European title back.
Man, I'm
I
telling you,
wouldn't
European
mind.
title. Please bring the European title back.
Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing the Cruiserweights though.
The old belt or the new one they had?
The new one that the WWE had.
Oh heck
Oh,
no! I like the retro one. I like the old one.
Bye. None of your business.
I like the retro Cruiserweight title. I like the one from WCW. Well, I think they also had it with WWE too. So I think both of those. I think. Okay, so what other match you got for us? You got a match with the Undertaker in that too, Bashard, or not?
Actually, no, he's rapidly retired.
He's retired. Okay, I about to say we see him walking. We can all go to the bathroom, get something to eat, go to our car, and come back, and he'll still be walking.
Yeah, but the thing is that the Undertaker is happily retired, so he's not gonna be able to wrestle anymore.
Hey, he said never say never. I'm just trying to see. Okay.
That body broke down. That body ain't gonna get back in the ring like that, man.
Hey, he can be Benjamin Button.
Get back in the ring. Him and Flair have a match. Both of them lay there and kill over.
Man, say I'm walking out that arena. Man, y'all gonna fast forward this match? That's what y'all gonna do right now.
Put Hogan in the middle.
Man, that's the end of our show right now. I ain't finna hear this. This the end of the show. But then the episode right here. Man, look. You put them three in there. I'm turning this whole bro. I'm finna shoot somebody. I'm shooting with a pellet gun. Right in the hips. They can fall right down. Okay. So what celebrities would you have at WrestleMania, Bashard?
No more celebrities.
No celebrities?
No.
Why not?
Come on, man. They don't do nothing.
Look, I think Bashard might have a celebrity.
I don't know. Bad Bunny did good last year, and Logan Paul did good this year.
Let's hear Bashard's celebrities. Who you got in mind, Bashard, to make up Prince at WrestleMania? Who you got?
Cardi B.
I'll pick Nikki Suhu.
Who?
Nikki Suhu.
Who the hell is that?
A Chinese American actress.
What movie she in? Because you don't even sound too sure, Bashard, when you said that, brother. I don't think you know.
She was on Bring It On, Fight to the Finish. She was on Bring It On, In It to Win It, and she was on Stick It with Mr. Peregrine something, and she was on.
Okay. Let me. Nikki Suhu.
Yes, Nikki, yes, Nikki Suhu and Scarlett Palmer's.
Well, we need some people that we know, because
you know why he picked Nikki too, right?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm not even finna judge. I want to let Bashard tell him. Bashard, tell Kwame, why do you like Nikki Suhu?
Because she's pretty.
I don't even know who she is.
No, Bashard, tell the real reason why you like her.
Okay, she's pretty on, and she's pretty on. She acts real good, and the fact that she's Chinese.
Bingo, right there.
Thank you.
Bingo. So for those that you don't know, let me hold on. Shit, let me turn this background off. Let me show you what she looked like.
Yeah, we do got Zaya Lee. That's I don't know if she's Chinese or not.
I don't know if y'all can y'all see her?
Yeah,
Got
Nikki,
it
that's
clear.
Nikki Suhu.
Got a glare to it. Oh shit.
Nikki
I had to
Suhu.
send it. Let me send in the message. Hold on. Shit.
Kind of similar.
Yeah, that's the reason why he like that. Okay. All right, Will. Your turn. Please have somebody relevant that we know in celebrities. So um
But
Talking
that's
about
not all,
celebrity?
yeah, if you want to include somebody, but if you do, just can we have somebody relevant? You know,
that's my
I
bad.
mean I step
Brandon, that's my bad. That's my bad, everyone. That's my bad.
nah, you good, Bashar, but
How you good, man? We just messing with you.
we just messing with you, man. We just having fun. So
Right.
uh okay, she done some movies. The last movie she done was in 2020. So that wraps it about her. All right. Mr.
Oh,
Will,
let's
your turn.
see. Which one you want first, the celebrity or the what?
I'm gonna let you start the matches. I'm gonna let you pick the matches.
Ah, I gotta go with Bianca Belair versus Bailey. That's a match I want to see.
So like Dylan Washington, my man.
then then I want to. Ooh, who can I put Bobby Lashley against?
Hmm.
That's
Because
a
I want
good
to put
question.
Roman. Don't know who to put Bobby Lashley against. If Roman want facing The Rock, I want my seeing Roman and Montez Ford 1-on-1 without interference.
Ooh.
That'd be a good ass match.
Mm,
Hmm.
okay.
Celebrity, let's see. I gotta go with my boy Kevin Gates.
Because he was on AEW a while back. So
That fake
Yeah.
punch. Dude.
okay.
That fake punch. Bam.
Man, say like he had some a whiff or something that make him fall, you know.
Yep.
Okay. So what about what titles would you have involved?
Hmm. I had him bring back the old retro US title, the old retro Intercontinental title.
Thank you, because that mess they got now.
But that
Yeah.
Oh
title
my
be good. I like that black and gold. It's nice.
no, it's
That's it.
just I mean it's just the design is not popping though.
No. The Intercontinental title design sucks all the way around. I don't care how you look at it.
It's not standing out to me. That's the only thing for me. But
Bring back the retro.
okay. Any would you have any kind of specialty matches? Like ladder matches or like I'm gonna say ladder match. Hell in a Cell or anything, or just straightforward, no specialty matches.
Roman Reigns and Montez Ford in the Hell in the Cell match.
Mm.
Well, you're gonna have Montez Ford fold up like a pancake up in there, man.
Gee,
Well,
Gonna
I
have
okay.
said
Well, you
none
know
of
what
my
that kind of
dead.
you gonna have
helps me out. Now I can go help out
you gonna have
Bianca and
dogs out there
console her.
crying like Jay Uso was.
No, I can console Bianca while he getting beat up. I can console Bianca Belair.
And
So
know why you like Bailey
Yeah,
uh,
everybody like Bailey.
if
because of
they
Taylor. Because of Taylor.
look, if y'all can share this video to other people that might can reach out to her, they can come and talk to me. They can give me a
Yeah,
belt and I can take a picture. You know what I'm
yeah. It's too late for me and Sasha Banks.
saying? Hey,
That's
they
just
gonna
better
have
systems age.
they gonna have an epic return once they get this stuff going. It's gonna be
My other
bad.
celebrity is Fantasia.
Who?
Fantasia.
To sing the national anthem. Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
The wrong was she singing? Let me be there beside her.
I'm the one that's singing,
Yes.
throwing shade. In the
I
motherfucker.
just want I just want to
Okay.
stand there beside her.
Okay. All
What?
right. Okay. All right.
That'll be interesting to see. It
Yeah.
is
He gonna
WrestleMania Hollywood.
he
So
gonna have all five of his belts around his arm, legs, and chest while he's standing next to Fantasia. Well, wait a minute. He was right there. But move that belt out the way. He right there. move that belt out the way. Okay. Give me your main event. Or you can
You
do a
already know
co-main, or you can do a co-main
Rock and
event.
Roman is already the main event.
You can do a co-main event if you want to.
Let's see. Let's do. I'm bringing back an old school team. The Steiner brothers versus the Usos.
That's a heart attack waiting to happen.
No, versus the Usos.
I'm talking
No, the
about man,
Steiner.
they prime, man.
Oh, okay. Whew, geez. He talking about Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner.
No, I'm good.
I was about
Brown
to say
Burton got it.
well, you gonna have Scott Steiner vein busting out his chest soon as he pulling her around. We're gonna okay.
Back then they prime in WCW.
Yeah, ain't it called you?
Okay. I'm about to say you scared with them, brother. Wait a minute, hold on now. They can't do the same moves like they used to. Okay, we're gonna have a little complications. we need to make the ring a little softer so they can land good. Okay. So I'm already sure what the main event gonna be. So that I already know who you gonna have, The Rock and Roman. So okay. All right. Well, Kwame, you got the floor, brother. You got. I know you already cheesing before we even said anything. You know it's gonna be the best.
So for the Rock versus Roman, to make it feel like it's gonna be a passing of the torch, I would have a buried alive match for Rock versus Roman. Do a buried alive match. You bury whoever gets buried is the true tribal chief of the Samoan dynasty. So a buried alive match would be perfect. That's the only way I can see it. I wish they'd have did that at SummerSlam with Brock and Rock, but last man standing was still pretty good. Celebrities, I probably will bring in. I'll bring in Uncle Snoop. Uncle Snoop will come back. He can team with Riddle and RVD. You know, I don't know who they're gonna fight, but they're gonna be there.
Yeah, they're gonna have a weed. They're gonna have a weed on a pole match.
The tag titles. If they don't do the Brock versus KO thing, I will have KO and Sami Zayn to fight against the Usos to finally get KO his tag team titles. Let's see. I will have Bianca Belair face Charlotte Flair for the first time for the Raw Women's Championship. SmackDown Championship, I will have Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch finally.
That's your phone, man.
Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey. I don't care what kind of match they have. They could do a last woman standing table match. But first blood match, it don't matter as long as they fight each other. Get it over with. I would probably have Naomi win the SmackDown Women's title, whoever is the SmackDown Women's Champion. Let's see. Every match should be no DQ. Like, period. Every WrestleMania match should be no DQ. I don't care. Let's just do it. Just get it done.
They're gonna be all jacked up. They're gonna be walking to the back with neck brace. I thought the match was over. No, it ain't over. You ain't pinned. You ain't got pinned yet. Oh, dang.
I probably would have Montez Ford. If I was booking it, I would have Montez be WWE champion. But he fights Cody. He fights Cody Rhodes.
That party that they had to open up for people to buy them tickets. Hey, that belt did kind of look nice on him though.
I would have him face Cody Rhodes,
Mm,
and then I would have Drew keep the Universal title, but he'll lose it at Mania to Bray Wyatt. Just put Bray in there. Or Gunther. Oh, I'm sorry, Walter. My bad.
what is his name anyway? Is it
Walter.
Gunther.
It's
Gunther?
Gunther, but his nickname, his real name
Oh,
is Walter.
they shortchanged it, said still Walter. Okay.
But then I will have the NXT champion, whoever is gonna be. It might be still be Braun Breaker if he ain't getting called up yet. But I would like to see him face. I would like to see him face Carmelo Hayes. That would be a good matchup.
do y'all feel, before you get to your main event, that the NXT title should be on WrestleMania show?
Yes, it should. Because quite frankly, Charlotte Flair has already defeated Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship for NXT Women's Championship at WrestleMania 36. It was the first time in WrestleMania history that the NXT Women's Championship was defended and changed hands.
Yeah, and also it was the first time every championship was defended with no crowd.
They had Michael Cole.
That was like,
Go fast.
Oh, and I'm also to mention that it was the first time in Raw history that the NXT Championship was also decided on Raw. You know, I'm talking about the Raw after WrestleMania 38, night number 2.
Yeah. What? So do you got a main event, Kwame?
Rock and Roman.
Oh, I forgot you said every match is no DQ. So that's
I
somebody
told
gonna
you
get banged
they're
up,
gonna be a buried alive match.
or somebody
And
gonna get banged up in every
and the
match.
referee for that match, will be Rikishi.
What?
Oh,
That was
Yes.
that big man. Oh heck no, bro. I was
Yes.
good until you said that. Bro, who's gonna put that shirt around him?
He ain't gotta have
Oh.
no shirt on.
Nah. Well, I guess
It's
I'll
either-
leave that show.
It's either gonna be Rikishi or it's gonna be Undertaker.
You can give me somebody else or something. That's
Okay, we'll give it to Solo. Solo
that's
Sikoa.
fine. That's fine. No, I am not trying to see gut and butt.
Can't hear you, B.
Huh? What'd you say, Will? Will, can you hear us?
Is he there?
He's there, but I don't know what's.
Yeah, Solo sounds pretty good for that.
Oh, he might have to redo his thing. Okay, is it my turn?
And yeah, I'm done with mine. My list is everything no DQ.
Man, it's gonna be. You finna have some jacked up people
All right.
at that show.
Half no DQ, half non DQ.
Half no.
As long as I get my fight with the buried alive match, I'm good.
Which one's gonna be half no DQ?
I don't know. Everything they got a title with it.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Wishful thinking.
It'll be better than the WrestleMania in the pandemic.
And you ain't lying.
Anything better than that.
Let's see. I would say Will, you there? Yo, Will.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. The opening match, I would have the Street Profits fighting each other.
For the European title.
I would say probably for the Intercontinental title.
Ooh, you're taking the bet off Gunther.
Yeah. In a surprising fashion of having Montez Ford win, and have his boy really congratulating him, but he's jealous and envy, and he turns on him. I think that would be a good match. That would be the opening match, I think. But I think I would have to probably put them like in a multi-person match, like a ladder match or something, in a tribute to Sky Hall. I think some kind of way of doing a tribute to them. Having like the replica title, the Intercontinental title in black up there instead of the current one, just like a sense of a tribute. After that, I think I would have some women tag team matches, maybe like a triple threat. Um, Having Sasha. Well, no, take them out the equation. Take them out the equation.
Dang,
I
you
would
put my girl
have
on radio, man.
because I want to see them fight again. I want to see them fight at WrestleMania. Sasha and Naomi. Um, I want to see Rhea Ripley and Bianca fight in a triple threat with Bailey or Alexa Bliss, or make that a fatal four way. That could be a fatal four way. Probably do that.
Oscar.
Yeah, 5 way. Shit, 5-way challenge.
No, as long as I'm in the way.
I'm gonna be the cameraman, so I won't lose no view.
I'll be the ring.
A wishful thinking type match, like to go back in time type thing. I would have Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. If that was possible to happen, if that was ever to happen.
The California screw job.
Yeah. Have a little battle royal. Where the winner can have like a title shot on Raw. Depending on who the champion is. Karrion Kross versus Drew McIntyre.
Ooh, man, that would be a good match.
For either the Universal or the WWE Championship, because I feel like they're going to put one of them belts on Karrion Kross, which I feel is going to happen.
It makes sense.
Have a little flashback, memories and stuff, showing like some past like WrestleMania moments, things of that nature. The main event, the co-main event, or maybe the next one up. I think I want to see a squash match. I want to see
like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I want to see either just for the fun of it, Brock and Theory. Just a squash match.
Man, that's like
that man killed.
Look, his daddy ain't there no more. His daddy not there no more.
He gonna get that killed.
He gonna get Theory killed.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Or not Theory. Don't put Theory. Nothing with Theory in there. Because he is still the money in the bank holder right now.
He gonna lose that. They gonna bury his behind. The main event for one last time that I would like to see, which it should have happened a couple years ago. Triple H and The Rock.
That's good.
Because
if Shawn Michaels is the ref.
Oh hell no, I'm not gonna add that. That's gonna be a definite screw job. Because if I'm not mistaken, they were supposed to have a matchup at WrestleMania 31 or 32, but I think The Rock's schedule got kind of booked. So for me, as a personal fan, watching them going through the Attitude Era from DX and Nation to DX and the Corporation to being on their own, I'll take that match any day.
That'd be a
That's
good
the
one.
one I would really want to see. I was hoping to see that. Also, I
That is
would
if Triple.
change.
That's if Triple H can be healthy, because you know it's
Yeah,
hard.
if okay, I'm gonna take the unhealthy part out. If he was healthy back then, way
Okay.
before this stuff happened.
Oh,
Um, Wishful thinking. If I was able to, I would have. I would have had the match change booking of the Sting and Triple H match and putting Sting over instead of Triple H winning. Just to make it seem like, just to make it feel like, okay, Sting beat Triple H because this was the same behind kicking y'all got for 80 some weeks straight.
yeah, fine.
Even though he ain't gonna win no title, but I think that would make sense in that type of order with that type of match, I think. But the main event I would think would be Triple H and Rock again. That would be my best. That would be my highlight stamp of approval to be like, okay, this is the match we needed. I know people was kind of wanting The Rock and Stone Cold to fight again. I'm not trying to see that. I'm good
Nah,
with
they
3
done.
matches at WrestleMania. I'm good. We don't need no 2-2 tie. And then we got to do a tiebreaker of that sort. So,
Yeah, I'll look that
but
up.
I think that would be my thing. Um, funny skits in the back. I would have Ray J back there to try to do some one wishes.
I'm good. I'm turning WrestleMania. I'm turning WrestleMania off then. Even if it's on Peacock or Netflix.
Dang. Netflix.
Yeah, they said WWE trying to coexist with Netflix. Yep, they said it. They said it yesterday. Yep, they thinking about joining with Netflix.
Oh Lord.
I hope not. It. Peacock has gotten a lot better since they first got on there, so it's getting a lot better. They should have just kept the WWE network.
Bro,
It was
I
it
hate that
was
you gotta.
simple.
I hate why are they treating the pay-per-views as seasons. Episode 1, episode 10. Like what
That's real.
is
That's real.
up with this? This
It's
is
getting
not
better.
Law and Order. This
It's
is not
getting
Law
better.
and Order.
It's getting better.
I gotta look for Raw from 1998 in season 5 of 8 or whatever. That don't even make no sense. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
That's what I want to know.
Like, why we got to get seasons up in here? What are you trying to find WrestleMania? Well, if you go to season
I
5,
know it is.
you'll
That's why I
find
said don't ask her.
you'll find WrestleMania 5 from 1988. That's William's favorite era
1989.
right there. Watching the old motherfuckers fight.
I
I
like
can't
the
watch.
cheese.
I
WrestleMania
can't
5 from
watch that, bro.
1989.
I can't watch that, bro. I get bored easily, man. I need some excitement. There was no excitement with Macho and them.
Nah, because they didn't have no promos like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the promos, but they didn't have
No,
social media.
bro. Can you imagine if they had social? Bro, what is the Instagram? Ooh, you dig it? Like what? Like what? Like I can see it now. And Macho Man, yeah, my niggas. Like what?
Hulk Hogan become a few niggas.
Say, but I think it.
Booker T.
Man, say that
He
mess
was
was fun,
so he was so ashamed. He still hate that to this day.
bro. I would, bro. Your kids would hate it too.
What
Your
you mean?
dad called my favorite wrestler the N word.
Don't say that to
Like
your
that's
enemy.
crazy. But I think in a way it was good entertainment. All wrestling of different ages and different eras are all entertainment. I think that's the one thing we're paying our value to see our favorite wrestlers do something that we never thought they would
Go
do.
hide it under your table.
But I think
Go hide it in your car.
like how do y'all feel about
Go put it over there.
the wrestling companies now in the current state? Like what like do you believe that it's going to be some fire matches and fire promos, or do you think it's just going to be like the same old same old?
Tomorrow, Triple H taking over.
Just in any wrestling in general, like how do you feel like these companies are going to do moving forward with the changes of everything?
I'm waiting on Ring of Honor to get their TV deal on. Once Rihanna get that TV deal, I kind of want to see it. That way we'll see some more Joe. Hey,
Man,
hey.
I
I'm
hate, I
looking
hate.
for I'm
What's
looking
up
for
with?
Triple H to take WWE to another level. Give it another year, maybe two at the most. AEW gonna be closed. TNA gonna stay the same.
I ain't calling TNA. I just say that other wrestling over there. I ain't calling that no more. I ain't calling that no more, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I went the last time I went to an Impact show, TNA. I want to say 2012 or 2013. They had Bound for Glory at where the Dallas Wings are playing right now at the University of Texas in Arlington. Bro, I was so hyped to see AJ Styles and Samoa Joe and RVD and Sting. I started to feel like Tony Schiavone. It's Sting. The old Sting, but like I think like it's I don't know. I think AEW is still gonna try to fight within a year or two. I think I just don't see none of them. I think the only person like Kwame said is gonna come back to WWE is Adam Cole. I really and truly believe that. I really
The
see that
whole
happen.
undisputed era.
That whole undisputed era because they still missing one piece. They still missing that one dude. And then what's so crazy is he's trying to leave. Roger
Well,
Strong.
well, that was
So
before Triple H
The
took over.
Diamond Line.
from what I've been saying, they saying he's still trying to leave. So I mean, we just
He
have to
show up
see.
every Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh no, but I
He
think
coming.
like
It's gonna be the undisputed era, and they gonna run the whole show.
they need to because they
And
just
it,
undisputed flop. They just
well, at
garbage right
NXT there
now.
wasn't.
No, but I'm just well, no. That's not even close. But I think with the way that they going, they don't have nothing else really going for them. Pretty much, I think they ain't made Billy Gunn's sons turn on him. I was like, what the hell is this? I'm like, y'all ain't got nothing else better to do. Y'all finna turn this into a turn heel, turn face type thing with Big Show all over again. I can't even
Mhm.
count how many times Big Show turned heel and face off so many times.
Well,
He did that when you sneeze. All right, he's a good guy. Sneeze, he's back to a bad guy. But I think hopefully, I think my goal, if not WrestleMania next year, want to go to Philly.
I can't do it.
I already know you. We already know why. Okay,
I'm not
so
going to Philly.
William, this guy, I'm gonna call him like Roman. This guy doesn't want to go to Philly because he's a Cowboy fan.
I'm not going to Philly.
So he,
I'm not even gonna watch that
Um,
WrestleMania.
um,
I'm not even gonna watch that WrestleMania.
why
Uh,
figure out
They got
that
they
in
got some of
there?
the worst. I'm just been born and raised, man. That's it.
yeah,
Can't
damn
help it.
boy.
I still don't like the Eagles though.
Come on, man. You wouldn't want to go to WrestleMania, man, out there in Philly for them 2 nights.
Just for a Philly cheesesteak.
See? You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
share.
Philly
I'm
cheesesteak.
gonna, I'm gonna share a Philly cheesesteak with KO.
I want to give me a Randall Cunningham throwback jersey.
I'm gonna be like, hey, KO, what you think about these cheesesteaks? They absolutely suck, like he did the Seattle Sonics. Oh man, they could. Him and Elias could not talk. Oh my
Hey
god.
guys, I'm about to head on to bed. So,
All right, Rashad.
thanks, thanks
We'll
for
see
being on
you
your show.
tomorrow, man. No problem, man.
Thanks
I'll
for
hit
being
you
on
up
your show.
tomorrow.
All right, Rashad.
I'll do tomorrow, man.
Yeah, night, guys.
See you. All right.
Yeah.
Um, I I'm trying to think. When I tried the Philly cheesesteak at WrestleMania, it almost put me to sleep. That Philly cheesesteak. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I was there. That was fun.
Where you was at?
I was inside the club. We was
It's okay.
volunteering. No, we was volunteering, but I was able to watch the match. I was there when Cody Rhodes came out.
Bro, that vibe. And then the thing was, they're gonna sit there and lie and gonna say they didn't have the shirts, knowing they had the shirts there.
Yeah.
I
I'm
said,
still trying to
bro,
get I'm waiting to get my shirt.
I already know what shirt I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the. I don't want to get the Cody Rhodes shirt yet. I might get the. I may get the original Austin shirt, 316, or I may get the Sky Hall shirt to go with the Intercontinental belt. I may want to get. So,
Cody Rhodes.
but
How
I
do
think
you book Cody Rhodes when he come back?
book him strong. Book him to the point where if he
No,
doesn't
don't
come,
book him.
huh?
Don't book him to. I don't know, because you
Bro,
got.
they already got a plan what they're gonna do. They already told me they're gonna have him, they're gonna build him up like they did Triple H when he came back the first time from his injury.
And then turn him heel.
No, they just saying pretty much, I guess with the story, I don't know. They just said for at that point because I know he said whenever he wins the title, he's going to get that winged belt back.
I hope
He's
so.
gonna bring that belt. So I just know like it ain't gonna be too many people happy, but it is what it is. I just know that belt ain't heavy to the ones, the WWE and the Universal title. Them damn things is heavy as hell. Williams belt almost broke my damn leg. I'm like, God dang, I can't even sit right watching this show. Like, God dog. But it was a good time. I think for the next time whenever they do have this storyline with Cody, it just doesn't need to be feeling forced. Just let it come back natural. But I'm just waiting on Bray Wyatt to come back.
Ooh, can you imagine Bray Wyatt versus Cody Rhodes? Oh man,
It needs to happen. The one that needs to happen is The Fiend and Balor. That's what needs to happen.
we
That
already seen
happened
that.
already.
Nah, but I want it to be like more. I think it just felt like they just gave it to us anyway. I just wanted to be like, something like where it's more like since they controlling their own characters, they make it more meaningful with the feud. You know what I'm saying? Like that type thing.
Like if Bray loses, he has to join the Judgment Day.
Heck no. You know that, man, they ain't gonna look right. It's not even gonna look right. It's gonna feel uncomfortable.
Make sure they bring back the Fiery Funhouse. I like that. That was his idea.
Bro, that theme music, somebody slowed the music down when they was going off on Raw one night. I was like, who the hell chopping screwing this song before it even happened? Let me find out. Switch the house back into motion at WWE over here. But I think for the next couple months until before WrestleMania, it's gonna be some fun, nice matches. Some matches that's need to be. I mean, you already seen AJ and Bobby.
That was a good match.
Look at the Gunther and Shinsuke match. That was
match
fire.
That was fire.
And Drew McIntyre and KO. So those, if we can get some consistency of the matches like those, it'll be good to watch. So I kind of like how they put Cedric Alexander and old dude together. They need to do something. They need to do something with them because they wasn't. He trying to look like a dude from Yin Yang Twins, like the third son or whatever. He take them grills out of his mouth or whatever he got going on.
That's his mouthpiece.
Oh, his mouthpiece? Oh shit, my bad. I thought that was a grill he trying to act out. I'm like, bro, you was not swerve. Like, nah, bro, you can't be the part of hero, bro. Nah, that ain't gonna work.
I ordered my glove, Brandon.
You did what?
I ordered my glove. The Roman Reigns glove.
Oh God.
I'm gonna get order a shirt. Who's the daddy?
Oh heck no. Man. Man, I'm not even gonna say nothing if I see you with that show. I'm like, bro, I'm done. I'm retired. Ain't no travel.
When I get it, I'm gonna wear it to work. I'm having my purpose across my shoulder. I'm gonna wait to what everybody can see.
I'm gonna be like Prince. I'm gonna shake my head. I'm gonna shake my head. But
I don't know.
I guess on the next topic we can discuss it next time. Like what do y'all feel like we should talk about? Like what's on y'all mind? Like what do y'all feel we should hit this direction of discussion the next time? What y'all feeling y'all want to discuss about? Maybe I got some on y'all minds or something.
I have nothing. We've been hitting rational the last past few times. I'm enjoying it.
You enjoying? Okay, I guess we'll stay on it then. Shoot, I mean, look, once
Let's
our
just talk
posting go
about.
live,
Let's just make sure Robert don't say smash no more.
bro. Hey, bro. When he said that to Finn Balor, I was like, bro, that didn't even sound right, bro. I'm
I
like,
smashed Finn Balor.
I'm a smash you. I'm like, nah, bro.
But it was Roman's character. That's it.
Yeah, but I don't want to be feeling like that when I walk backstage. I'm like, this nigga say he gonna smash me. Like, bro, what's smash me? What? Like, you talking about fighting or you? Like, you trying to
Smash, then I'm gonna stack you up.
Man, nah. When he did that with Daniel Bryan and Ed, that was like the most uncomfortable feeling I ever seen.
That was disrespect.
That whole pen made me feel uncomfortable. I'm like, bro, your whole area right here close to him. Like, nah, bro, we pause. Like, we don't do that around here. But I guess shoot. What y'all got going on this weekend coming up?
Then I guess do we gotta work the weekend tonight?
No, we all do it. I wish they would call me in. I ain't coming
Bro,
in.
I ain't doing nothing. I get off at 3:00.
Shoot. Kwame, what about you, man?
I'm good. I don't have to
You
see
got-
my kids. I don't have to see my kids until September. I'm good.
You got to see your who?
The job I work with, like
I was like, yo, kids. I'm like, damn, man.
well, next weekend because we working since we worked the weekend concert last week. Man, that was a good concert. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I heard. I see. What's her name went?
That concert was fire.
Jerry Armstrong. She took like pictures and stuff.
They were doing the Bad Bunny concert.
I ain't get like why the Undertaker was there. I'm trying to understand that.
Where was he at?
Somebody showed some. I don't know if it was here, but he was.
Okay.
He had the American Badass. I don't know what he was doing, but I was like, well, what's the point of you being here at Bad Bunny's? Like it creeps you out when you had like your old uncle trying to go see Pretty Ricky or something. That's old. That's throw you off. But I guess if y'all ain't doing nothing Saturday, we can chop it up again to talk about some more wrestling stuff. I guess we can
the post SmackDown review. Oh, SmackDown and Rampage. My bad.
Yeah, we can do SmackDown. I guess if we can do this as a trend thing, we can talk about it. I guess like the next night after, instead of like going right into it. That way, we'll be already fresh and stuff. So I guess we can probably talk about it around probably like 4 or 5 or later on Saturday if y'all cool with it.
I'm cool.
So
yeah, that's fine.
Well, peeps.
Peace.
I'm glad we was able to discuss this with y'all. Y'all be easy.
All right.
All right.